mean, his wrists come into play, his body positions are
perspective, Dale. It hasn't been done on this ground just before. And then you've got Jasprit Bumrah. Is hardly going to give him the new ball.
I mean, it was big, and if he gets going, he could make a fist of this total for Punjab. So hopefully we see Jasprit Bumrah with a new ball, or sooner than later, that he has been bowling of late.
Because there's such a contrast, Tom, between him and the other pacers for Mumbai Indians. They've gone for runs.
Yeah, oh, it's ridiculous, really. But you're talking about the elite of all elites, and that is Jasprit Bumrah. He is.
I think they know that their bowling is lacking, and they might just be found lacking and might even go for bigger runs. That's what I think, but I agree with Dale and Tom.
That's the glass half empty outlook. No, not the glass half full.
I'm just talking about a different perspective. That's not my perspective. I'm just
okay.
Talking about what they're going off.
You're going half empty.
No, I'm not going half empty. They're going half empty.
But to be fair, if you're coming down to have Shashank Singh and Ashutosh Sharma the way that they have been batting, you might want to keep your reserve, your best bowler towards the Cricket Live with Dale Steyn, Tom Moody and Varun Aaron joining us. I know, Dale, you're sitting in South Africa, but Varun Aaron and Tom Moody were jumping off the sofas in anticipation of that match. And literally, till the last over, we were like, is it Mumbai? Is it Punjab? But, I mean, what a thriller.
We're like kids, weren't we?
I know.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh, it was a great
As long as there's no injuries tomorrow, it's fine.
Might pull up a bit stiff tomorrow morning, but yeah, look, it was a great game. And it shouldn't have been as close as it was. And
sometimes you just need, it requires one ball to get a team on the roll. And Bumrah bowls a no ball, and next thing, Ashutosh goes down and plays that sweep that goes for 6, and everyone's
some stage, you needed that little piece of magic. Saw Jasprit Bumrah on the screen there. Look at the win contributions and what a powerful impact that Jasprit Bumrah also had. Just shows you, I mean, he's again with figures with the Nakom Ninui under 6.
Oh, he's at the peak of his. Indians let the Punjab Kings back into this contest. Coetzee and Bumrah for mine, and I'll be interested to hear what the other fast bowlers think on this show, should have bowled again to be able to put Punjab completely out onto the canvas.
And higher to a point where it's almost impossible to get. Once you allow teams to get back going again, you know, 10, 12 and over can be very achievable, even if Bumrah's gotten to step up and really help Bumrah and Coetzee, because if they keep going the way they're going to go, they might lose more closer games in the coming games to come.
Yeah, we aren't complaining about close games because we can sit here and watch it from the studio as well.
Was still there at the 17th over, so clearly losing Rohit Sharma at that point, he had to take that responsibility. So I think that paid a little bit of tribute to his normal strike rate, which we'd see around that 160 to 170, just being under 150, but still, who wouldn't take 150?
Absolutely.
Who wouldn't take an innings from Surya as well? Some of the shots. Not just to see Surya, Varun, but just to see Ashutosh, because guys are
bowler, because a bowler doesn't want to give you a cut shot and he wants to bowl into you. But if you start sending the bowler off your hips, then he's just limited with options. He has to bowl a Yorker, which a lot of bowlers don't want to do nowadays. He has to bowl a slower ball. So basically, as a batsman, he's making the bowler bowl where he wants to, which is great because he's setting the whole play up with that shot. But in general, he's just playing some really good shots off some really good balls. And as a bowler, you just got to appreciate it, but also have a plan B for such kind of batsmen.
You heard Jasprit Bumrah just saying towards the end with that impact players rule is just making all for us, an opportunity for you to live out your dreams right here in our studios.
The practice sessions, I feel like even as players, if you're practicing in front of a crowd, it just makes you feel really good about yourself. It just gives you that much more energy with the crowd. And I mean, coming back to MS, I think his hand speed is as good as it has ever been. I mean, that 6 of Hardik Pandya, similar to the 6 he finished off the World Cup with. Yeah, it was over mid-off this one, but I mean the one during the World Cup, same. I mean, vintage.
MS Dhoni, please. Gentlemen, we will discuss it tomorrow as well. Thank you so much for your company here on Amul Cricket Live. It was an absolute thriller today. Literally went down to the wire. And when fans week, that's exactly what you want. It's the kind of excitement, the exhilaration, and the